when I was younger, I actually cared very much about like what people thought of me and trying to please everybody. And not just with music, but with life. Like, I tried everything, I tried like let's start with music, I would play music, let's say for a girl, it'll be a love song, and she would love it. She'd be like, "Oh, it's so beautiful." Then I would play that same love song for my buddy Joe, who was the drummer in Brooklyn. He'd throw his drumsticks at my head. He's like, stop playing that friggin', gay shit. And again, I have nothing against anybody who's homosexual. Elton John, he's a genius. One of my favorite piano player singers alongside Billy Joel. But, that's just the way it was. So he hated my drummer, hated my love songs. I play rock music, and all my friends who loved, rock music loved it, and then the jazz musicians said, "Why are you wasting your talent on rock music?" They would say to me, "When you're such a great," like they just couldn't understand. They're like, "You're such a great jazz pianist. Why are you playing this simple music where you could, you got chops like Chick Corea, man? Like, what's wrong with you?" So I just started realizing that you can't please everybody. That's just with music. That's just with music, and it's the same thing with food. It's like I actually would take out people for dinner and they would complain. Say they're like, we did not ask for all this food. This is too much food. Then other people, would love the fact that I would buy so much food, and they would come to my house purposely. They would starve themselves because they know how much food I was going to have. But I just started realizing that no matter what I would do, certain people would like it and certain people would hate it. So as I've gotten older in my life, I don't care anymore. I'm just myself. That's it. And if you like me, you like me. And if you hate me, you hate me. That's it. I can't. It's too complicated. I find as I'm getting older in life, it is too complicated to try to please people. You just can't. And what's funny is that you could do things that are above and beyond for people, and still there'll be people who will complain. As much as I love my mother, I love her, right? I love my mom. But oh my God, is she such a picky eater though? I love her, but she is a picky eater. Like there are times where, like I took my mother one time to this very expensive restaurant in Tom's River, and it was for Easter. This was one Easter though. This was not the recent Easter. This was like 2 years ago. But I'm just reminiscing. I spent like $500 on the dinner, and my mom is just the type where if she doesn't like something, she just says it. She doesn't care how much money you're spending. She's just like, "I don't like this. I don't like these lamb chops. I don't like it. I don't like it." And I'm thinking to myself, like, I gotta spend $500 here. Can you just stop saying that? But the point is that this is the way life is. You can't please everybody, no matter what you do. So if you go into life like with this attitude where I don't care what people think, I'm doing everything to please me. You see what I'm trying to say? I'm making myself happy. So when I'm playing music, if I'm happy playing it, I don't care what other people think. I'm enjoying it. I'm doing it for me. If I'm going out to a restaurant and I like the food and I like the ambiance and I'm happy, whatever. That's all that matters. And maybe that sounds maybe a little like kind of selfish, but I just realized that it's easier for me to function because when you're trying so hard to constantly please people, it's enough to put you in a Bellevue.